Hello friend, this is Umang Sharma. In this video, I am going to explain about my Unix lab experiment number 2. So first, I am going to explain about what I need to do in this experiment. In this experiment, I need to use conditional statement using cell scripting. So first program that I am going to do, that is greatest of 3 number. So I will show you my program. So for in this program, first I am reading my all three the input A, B, C. If my A is greater than B and C, this is syntax. If that is a syntax, if dollar is dollar $A using for that value, GT for greater than B, and same A is for AND operation and A also greater than C, then I am printing A is greater than. If my else if my B is greater than C as well as A, so it means my B is greatest. And if it is not both condition, it means my C is greatest. So I will show you my execution of this program. It's asking three value. I am using 1, 2, 3. You can see 3 is the greatest in that amount. In second one, I need to do student grade calculation. I need to calculate the grade of all grade of the student. So for that, what I did in this program, you can see I am reading all over the marks. If my all over marks is less than A and it is greater than 90, it means that student has a O grade. If it is less than or equal to 90 and it is greater than 80, it means as grade. Same condition for A grade, B, C, D grade. If all the condition is not matched, it means that is a F grade, that student has been failed. So it's asking all over student all over the mass. I am writing 95. It means it should be, it is belong to first category. It means that student has a O grade. So first I need to calculate the electricity bill. So for electricity bill, what I give a condition. If my unit is greater than GE for greater than 0 and it is less than 100. So that bill I am printing as a 3.14. This is unit rate I am giving and value number of unit. BC for basic calculation. Eco for printing and storing that value in my bill. If that unit is greater than 100, greater than equal to 100 and less than 400, 500, so that unit I increasing as a 4 rupees. That multiplication, this symbol for multiplication with unit value. BC is for basic calculation, and if that unit is greater than 500 less than 1000, that unit I am counting as a 5 into units per bill. Otherwise, if it is greater than 1000 UP, then I am charging by rupees 10. So if it is greater than 1000 rupees, you say it 1000 unit, you can see that value is multiplied by 10. So I am giving 1000. You can see here that bill is multiplied by 10. If that value is between 0 to 100, that is that need to multiply into 314. So now I am giving 10 units, so 31.4 result should become, you can see here. Next is finding the alphabet is a vowel or constant. So for that, what I did, I am giving my conditions. That condition is, if it is my, I am reading my alphabet A. If that value of A is equal to A, this is for OR operation, hyphen O for OR operation, or that A value is equal to E or I or O or U. Because we know vowel only is belong vowels, we have E, I, O, U. If that condition is true, then I am printing given alphabet is a vowel, otherwise not a alphabet, not a vowel. So I'll do some not a vowel. For saving, escape hyphen column W Q. So now I am giving my value as a. So that is alphabet. So it's a vowel. So it can say given alphabet is a vowel. Now I am giving value as a F. That is not a vowel. So not a vowel. Last is given number. Given number is a palindrome or not. So for palindrome, actually palindrome what? Palindrome is a number that if you are reading any word from forward side or backward side, meaning is same. Malayalam is our palindrome word, because if I read Malayalam from forward to backward Malayalam, and reverse I read, sound will come as the same. So for that, what I am doing, I am reading my number, and SD for SD I am taking as a 0, reverse I am taking as a string, and that number I am storing on now. So while $n, like I am giving any value that is that value is greater than 0, what I am doing, I am taking first mod. So mod value it is storing is SD. This is the method for converting. If think I am giving 1 to 1, so 1 to 1 mod will come as a 1. So that is storing in S, and that if I am dividing, that will come 12.1. So this is for converting or round off. This is a syntax you can see for round off. 12 will store here, and that value I am taking reverse value I am storing REV, that is initially is nothing is there, and then SD value that I store I am concording with here. So every time I am doing this till that is number is not a 0, it means I am not reaching at the last point. If my starting number that I store in O and variable and REV reverse one, if these are equal, I am printing my given number is palindrome. Otherwise, that is a not a palindrome. I'm giving my value. First, I'm giving palindrome number, that is 1 to 1 is a palindrome. So you can see this number is a palindrome. Now, second time trying to give not a palindrome, that is 1 to 3. You know that is not a palindrome. You can see this number is not a palindrome. I hope you understand conditional statement using scripting and my logic that how I did. So I will tell you some basic syntax that I use in my program. That first I'm taking you for this one. This is a while condition. While I need to give is a condition that value, and this is greater than and less than value. So it start with do, and I need to stop with fi. So this is my while condition that I use in this program. I'll tell you my 2D what I use here syntax. That is a if, then if I need to give conditions inside. If this is a true, then it will print here. Otherwise, else part is go. For closing, I need to use fi. This is removed. Okay, again I using everywhere if then statement, then this statement, if else, this is a syntax. Then at last I need to use else. If all that condition is not true, then else statement will go, and closing time fi. I using if else and while. I hope you understand all this experiment number 2. Thank you.